Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more Orb, you guys. We really kicked it off in a big way last time, you guys. Obviously we laid the groundwork for like what the series is actually about. But you know what? We really just gave the vibe. You know what I mean? We really just gave the vibe in 25 minutes, I think, very, very well. Before I get started, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know exactly what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. And of course, I'm sending you those big old hugs right through that screen. If you're joining me on the YouTubes, thank you for being here. I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. It helps me in my channel so much. I also hope you'll check out the link to my Patreon. It's going to be in the description down below. So many unfiltered, uncut, uncensored reactions going back years now to all different kinds of anime and all different kinds of shows. I hope you'll check it out. Thank you in advance for that. Yeah, guys. So we met our main character, Rafal, who is, you know, somebody who has learned to get by, you know, really learned to get by in life, learned to say the right things, you know, kind of like surround yourself with the right people and just, you know, just kind of like, don't worry about like the philosophy maybe so much of everything. Just kind of do what you need to do, except that he really genuinely does seem to have a passion for astronomy and a love for astronomy, and we can see how that's conflicting in his worldview a little bit. And to add more conflict to that worldview, we have our new friend Hubert, who is a I would say, I don't know, would we say that Hubert's a bad dude? I mean, certainly he's doing a lot to enlighten the world, it would seem, although it kind of seems like that's a little bit counterbalanced by the whole threatening to kill a kid thing, you know? It's a sticky situation there. But yeah, the way that I interpreted like characters like Rafal and Hubert is that, and I could be wrong on this, we don't know a lot about Hubert, but like, it almost feels like the thirst, the passion for like needing to know more and needing to like do more research, and like I don't even know if it's necessarily like a we need to get the truth out thing. It almost kind of feels like it's like an itch that needs to be scratched, you know? That was kind of my takeaway. Like it's almost like I have to do this, I have to see this through. And maybe it is a matter of like we have to get the truth out there, but it kind of seems like it starts with a more personal desire first, you know, because these are two people who clearly care a lot about studying astronomy. Yeah, so we did the highlight reel of, hey, this is what we believe right now. The Earth is at the center of the universe, and this is how everything will move around it. And it was looking, I mean, it was a very pretty design, but it looked pretty complicated when we were trying to draw it out. And it was not, you know, the beauty in it, I believe, would be the fact that it didn't. I mean, yeah, there's a difference between beauty and logic, but like, it's also kind of not as logical for something to be quite that overly complicated either. I don't know. I guess it depends on how you look at it. But yeah, whereas when you put the sun at the center, all of a sudden it falls into place. So yeah, I'm no scientist. I'm no astronomer, but I can smell what they're cooking. And yeah, the thing is, it's so commonplace for people to be executed for going against like whatever is the popularly held belief, the mandated belief, perhaps would be a better way to put it. I mean, there's just people just chilling in the street, just being like, oh, we got a burning today. We got somebody burning out in the middle of the street today. Cool. Must be a Tuesday. Yeah. So that's like where we're at. So to me, like the biggest takeaway was like, how much must you freaking love astronomy to be like, I could be that burning person, but I'm still going to look into this, you know? Like how much must you love it? And how important must it be to you? So that was my big takeaway. And also just the fact that like they just have no chill about showing me all kinds of gross stuff. So yeah, guys, I'm enjoying it so far. I was really enjoying the nail scene. Couldn't you tell? No, but I mean, overall, I'm really, really enjoying it. And I'm excited. I have a feeling this is going to be such a, like, I could see this being like, I hate to even say this, but a nail biter. Maybe a bad choice of words, considering everything. But yeah, I can see this being really suspenseful. Sort of like a cat and mouse thing, almost maybe like a Light and L kind of situation, is like we're secretly trying to carry out this mission of discovering the truth and getting it out there. And you know, we have some people who really don't want that to happen, probably hot on our heels. That would be my guess at this point. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead. Let's jump right into the next episode of Orb. Let's do this.
それを教会公認の天動説に対して地動説とでも呼ぼうか
I know that voice.
そんな発想が
It's quite an idea. We're not gonna like that.
いや普通に間違ってると思う理由は3つですまず1つ矛盾が多すぎる
Okay.
例えば地球が動いているならなぜジャンプしても同じ位置に着地するんです2つ目もし地球が動いていたとして誰が指示するんです宇宙の中心に地球があるのは神様が人の住む星を特別にしてくださったから
I think we can still be special and not be the center of the universe. Also, the moving thing is because of how it's moving, right?
命を預けるのは愚かだ
But what if we could prove it?
3つ目には反対だ
Oh, maybe it drives you a little bit more. Maybe I didn't think of it that way.
どうするんですか
構わない不正解は無意味を意味しない
It just means that you tried. That's kind of what science is, though. It's just going through a bunch, you know what I mean?
明日はもう来たくない
そうか
Is that a fact?
では
Oh, Hubert's pretty convinced that you're gonna show up. I have a feeling that Rafal's not gonna be able to stop thinking about it.
ほらわずかだけど今だってこの空は確かに動いてる
But that's what it would seem like if you were moving in. Oh, but then when you're the one moving.
いきなり山がひっくり返ったかと
Because you just proved the point.
山がひっくり返る
Because it looked like they were moving, but you were the one moving.
僕が動いたからで実際に山が動いたからじゃない僕が地球で山が太陽なら
Yeah.
観測者が動くなら静止した対象も動いて見える
Right. And mind blown.
自転してるかも
Oh, we're gonna throw ourselves into this. You better not let anyone see that. You better. They don't have shredders back in these days.
だったデタラメだそれどころか捕まる危険もある
And you were just gonna. I mean, that's very pretty. It's pretty looking. It actually does make a lot more sense that there's like a. I mean, I think that there's something really like beautiful about that. Like they were saying, there's beauty in that. And if there's beauty in it, like what's the harm in saying that, like, if you believe in God, that God made it that way? And the harm is that Church didn't want to lose power. That was the harm. Oh, it's actually, wow, it's so neat. It's like it's very, very neat compared to that other one. So what are you gonna do? Here's the intro. Here's the intro. I mean, we know they got on board with it eventually. Eventually, like, they were good with it. But I mean, that's a big threat, because imagine you're like the top power in the world, you know? And now something is going to threaten something you've been putting forth for a long time. And the thing is, like, it's just a fact, you know? It's a fact, but facts are dangerous in this time period. Facts are very, very dangerous. So that's where we're at. But Rafal's, he's in too deep now. And the thing is, that was a great point about intuition too. Okay, so now I know. So was that person I just showed Hubert, or was that somebody else? We've never really seen. No, it wasn't. It wasn't, I don't think. I don't think we know too many of these other characters. Yeah, we know Rafal. Did they show? Oh, no, okay. No, I saw the scars and I'm like, is that supposed to be? Nope, that's somebody different. This is a really, really good song. Yeah, again, we have focus on kids. There's a lot of people with scars, you guys. There's Hubert. They've been doing some work on some people. I think we can agree. There's a lot of people who are like jacked up in here.
さらに精度が上がっているな。何かあったのか。
フベルトさんはなぜ危険を冒して天国を捨ててまでこんなことをしてるんです。神を否定したいのですか。
逆だ。神を信じるからやるのだ。
Wow, okay. I think Hubert kind of sees the beauty in the creation around him.
神が作ったこの世界はきっと何よりも美しい。
Oh, that's kind of beautiful. He's you know what, he's
金銭も地位もいらない。知性だけ携えて私のこの小さな当該の中で神の偉業を理解してみせる。
Wow. Oh, you believe in observing the world around you. Okay.
だが
Bah!
怖くない人生などその本質を書く。
Wow.
ああ、それと
That's pretty deep.
観測は今日で終わりだ。
What do you mean by that? I mean, tomorrow we're gonna start doing something about it.
方法を見つけた。
Oh.
では僕は明日から何を。
さあ
Just-
君
Oh,
の
yeah, are you really gonna be able to just, like, carry this knowledge? And not do anything about it? You need this. You need this for yourself. Yeah. It probably was nice just to have someone to, like, bounce some ideas off of for a little while, you know? Can't imagine you get a whole lot of that without getting arrested and beaten.
ボトツキさん、
Huh?
なんで家の前に。
Oh no. Oh no, they found those papers, didn't they? Oh no, it's the nail guy! Do you ever change your clothes, sir? Do you believe in changing your clothes?
私は異端審問官のノバクだ。
Novak.
さんの改心後の動向
Or
を
no,
聞き取りして
sounds like Novak.
そうですか。フベルトさんは立派に更生してつつましく暮らしてますよ。
おお、そりゃよかった。
It's a choice to wear the thing with the blood on it. It's got to be a choice.
さあ、
Ah, it's the
何
papers.
これ。
It's the papers. What did I say?
から見つかってね。まだポトツキさんには言ってないけど、
Oh
異
God.
端研究についてずいぶん詳しく書いてあるんだよね。
Oh my God. No, Hubert, you're
子
gonna die.
供の部屋に隠せば見つかりづらいと思った。
Oh, he's gonna be like, carry on my research. Carry on my research. Hubert's gonna die
いやいやそうでした
spectacularly.
か。でもフベルトさん、冷静になってくださいよ。わかってます？その発言があなたをどこへ向かわせるか。
Oh, I think he knows. I think he knows. And now it's gonna be up to Rafal to finish it.
あなたのものです。
Oh my
も
God.
ちろん私のものだ。
Uh,
そちらこそ冷静になっていただき、こ
oh!
んな子供に私の研究が手伝
It really doesn't make a lot of sense on the surface. Even though we know it's true. Oh, Rafal, you've got a decision to make. That's it. That's it for Hubert.
そんな急に。
ああ、そうだ。これを君に渡しに来たんだ。
Oh, just a little something to remind you of what the truth is.
本当に行くんですか?
What choice does he have now?
たった今やったよ。
Oh, maybe he just wanted to get it confirmed by somebody else, you know? And also... No! Hubert! Oh my god, so that's where the little... we saw a little pendant a lot in the opening and endings. That's just a little reminder to you of like what the truth is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But he was right. I think he also knew that if Rafal's got... Oh? I don't know enough about astronomy to know, but so it's he's gonna learn something about the constellations too. That would be my guess. I don't know. I'm not very skilled in this area, you guys. Huh? Oh, do we have a secret vault? Do we have a secret vault? We do have a secret vault. We do have a secret vault filled with equipment and research. That's why. That's why the pendant had the Orion's belt on it. Good thing it's him. Just so then he did know that he was gonna... Oh. Wow. Oh, wow. There's something about it that's calling to you. Oh. Wow, the way that this research had a hold on him. Oh. Oh, we are. We're burning it. Okay, wow. I kind of thought maybe he wouldn't be able to do it. He's gonna jump in and get. He's gonna be like, no, what am I doing? But this is gonna haunt you, Rafal. This is gonna. You're not gonna be able to make peace with yourself about this. He's gonna, oh my god, I knew it! He's gonna jump right in and be like, no, wait, stop! Except now half of it's gonna be gone. He's gonna have to... It's interesting because it is kind of part fact and also like part feeling. You know, if he was smart, he would go and do that as a cover, you know? Oh, we are going to study astronomy. Okay. So, you know what, though? For the first time, he, like, said something out loud that he really believed in. He's gonna start being the real him. I mean, the thing is, like... Wow, we're literally going to move the Earth. Being a fake person isn't a good thing, even if you have good aspirations, you know? Huh? Oh, how nice! Are you for real? You know what? Novak's just a mystery. He is a mystery. I think that's Nanami. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm like 99% sure as soon as I heard him.
私には子供が。本当ですか。実は私にも娘が。
And you're out
最近
here.
4歳になって。
Oh, she doesn't know what Daddy does for work.
ほらこれ娘からの手紙。
Sir, are you really out here being like, this is for my daughter? So, I mean, I get it. I'm a parent as well. You want to show off everything, but you're about to kill this man.
我が子への愛が私の生きる理由です。
Oh, I was kind of right about the parent-child thing, just not the way I thought. Wow.
正直私は世界や人類を守ろうなんて大それたこと思っちゃいない。
Oh.
友人の日々の信仰や生活を守るためなら
Normally that would be a really nice goal, but that, oh my goodness. Wow. That, I was gonna say the kid was his kid, wasn't it?
君ここの子だったの。
Oh my god. I feel like that's probably everything you need to know about him right there. Is that like he would help a kid, but then go and like kill the parent if he had to. Oh, he's kind of a free agent. What? Okay, what is that story? I was gonna, that makes sense. It doesn't seem very godly, does it? The reasons are that you would go to any lengths to see the things stay the same. I take it astronomy is seen as kind of a little bit too progressive of a thing. Things are not going to be easy down this path for you, friend.
というわけで了解です宣言します天文は二度としません普通に嘘をついた
Oh, we're lying. I was gonna say, I feel like the smart thing to do if you're gonna keep researching this. We're just gonna lie our way through.
地動説を証明するには3、40年はかかるだろうただ
Take a while. Are we gonna run into like the people we know were responsible for it in history? That is an interesting question. Why would you be friends with Hubert in the first place? That's, you know what? Oh, now we're gonna get to see the visuals. Okay, the visuals are gonna make way more sense now because there's the little orb, there's the necklace. Okay, so I'm gonna see if this makes more sense to me now. You know, the whole thing with him walking does make a little bit more sense because we just had the whole like, oh, I'm moving. If I'm moving, then it's gonna look like everything else, you know. So maybe that's why, I don't know. And we got, I think that's the thing he carries on his belt. Yeah, see the thing is, like, it's a shame that he has to do it all in, like, secrecy, but at the same time, like, you know, that's the way things are right now. If they're gonna threaten your life, and you know you, like, have to see this through, you know, you'll still, if you go to university, you'll still have access to, like, a university resources. Well, now that makes a lot more sense. Because, oh, Hubert, and I feel like Hubert was not long for this world. Sad. And to think that, like, he was himself even inspired by kind of, like, the idea that, like, the world was beautiful and something to be, like, explored and discovered. And, oh, it's just kind of too bad. It's just kind of too bad. It's really too bad. All right, guys, that was really, really good. I enjoyed that a lot. I wonder if we're gonna run into like, because so far we haven't. Although I wonder. So I was gonna say, so far we haven't run into like, I mean, to my knowledge, maybe we did run into historical figures. I'm sorry, I'm not great with history. So it's possible that there was something mentioned or someone mentioned. I'm just like, just didn't get it. But I wonder if like that's going to intersect at some point. Yeah, why does the dad have all of that, you guys? Why was he even friends with Hubert in the first place? I suppose you could say like, well, maybe he was friends with him before he knew he was into all this, and then like, blah, blah, blah. But like, I don't know. And why are there all those books there on astronomy if you don't care about astronomy, you know? And it's kind of sad too, because like the way that all of this is treated, like it's, any kind of going outside of the status quo is like punishable by torture or death. Generally, no matter what you're basing that on, is generally not a great way to run a society. Not a great, it doesn't matter how, like what you're doing to try and justify that, what reasoning you're using, it's typically not a really great way to live. And yeah. And I think it's interesting that the two takes we have here, like the take from the church of like, okay, well we have to protect this at all costs, and honestly, it says, so the name is spelled Nowak. It sounds like they're saying Novak, but I guess it would be Nowak. Somebody clue me into what the pronunciation is. I get in trouble when I try to pronounce things as they're spelled and not as they are said. So, but for now, I'll just call him Novak. He is very interesting because there is another take you could pull out of this, right? And that's that I don't want to see society shaken up in a way that's going to disturb my family, you know? It's a very selfish take, and it certainly does not lend itself to the truth in any way, which, you know, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if we're talking about the Bible and everything, I feel like the truth is a pretty important kind of concept in all of that. But, yeah. And then you could take the position of like, this is the truth. This is a fact. This needs to be brought to light. You know, this needs to be. And again, I think with Rafal, it's eventually, I know it is going to be brought to light, but I think like for him and for Hubert, it was so personal. It was so deeply personal. To listen to Hubert talk about it, it wasn't even a matter of like, wow, everyone should know this. It was like, it was almost like it was a burden to him. It was like, I don't want to believe this. I don't want to know this, but like, I can't bring myself to destroy it. Like everything in my being wants to know this more. And the reasoning for it too, being that like, you know, if you're really out here trying to, you know, spout facts about, your belief in God and everything, like what about the beauty of the world around us? Like, does that have nothing to do with that? Does that have nothing to do with God or his creation if you're taking that approach? So yeah, so it's pretty interesting, you guys. I think what it comes down to is like any kind of power structure, you know, no matter what you're kind of putting on that as the face of it, you know, if you start ruffling feathers, like, yeah, the higher ups are not going to like that. The higher ups will not like that at all. And you can see how, like, you know, even like the people around in that circle are like, we really have like a mercenary up in here? Do we really have a mercenary up in here right now? Like, does a mercenary belong in the church? Doing church work? Doing the Lord's work? I don't know about that. But yeah, I mean, absolutely just unbelievable that you like help the kid and be like, I love kids. I have a kid myself. This is for my daughter. I mean, as a proud parent, I get it. Like, any opportunity to show off something about your kid. At the same time, when you're actively torturing another human being, not sure if that is the time or place to be showing off, like, my daughter did this. Isn't it cute? Wow. And then I knew it was, I'm like, oh my God, I bet the kid is his kid. I bet the kid is his kid. He just walked in seeing the person dead or dying. I don't know. I think they killed him. I think they at least took his tongue out. I was too upset to really register the health status of that individual, you guys. But wow. Yeah, so Rafal's, it's interesting because Rafal was like, you know what? I'm going to start living as me. And I'm like, that's really cool. I think maybe you should keep this under wraps. I think maybe the best way to be true to yourself right now would be to investigate this in a way that will not get you killed. And unfortunately, you will get killed if you are very forthcoming about what you are doing. It's just, it's the, he even said, like, it's the times. It's the times right now. Like, you could die and it would never come to light. You would never know the answer, you know? But man, yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. We were going to lose Hubert early on, but there's a lot of questions to be asked here. Like, why all the astronomy books in the house? Why be friends with Hubert in the first place? So there's a little bit of mystery, even just right there in his home, with his adoptive dad. So yeah. And now we're going off to university. You guys. All right. This should be interesting. And I'm told, like, this doesn't even, so this is kind of, and now I can see how, okay, this is kind of the prequel, the stepping stone to the actual story. Because we set everything up, but like now we're actually getting, now he's gonna go off to university. Now we're actually getting into it. So yeah, that should be interesting. This should be really interesting, you guys. I'm really, really excited to see more. I'm having a good time with it so far. It's weird to say having a good time with it when there's all the torture and everything and death and, you know, but you know what? Let's choose to look at the world the way that Hubert does, you know? Like, yeah, you know what? It's not all about all the nasty things that happen. There's a lot of great things that happen too. Let's focus on the positive. Let's focus on the pretty stars and all the whimsy and all the, you know, let's not focus so much on the death and the torture and the tongue and the nails and all that stuff. Yeah, but wow, Rafal's just entering a whole new world here. I'm scared for him. Like I said, I really could see this being the type of series. I said this in my opening reaction. I could see this being the type of series where everyone just dies at the end. And so now I know, like, the stuff with the parent-child thing and the ending. I think that was actually Nowak and his kid. And I think they showed other parents and children too. I don't know if we're going to get to know them or what. But I was like, I was like, I bet this is like, somebody is like doing this for the sake of their kids, you know? Because their kids deserve to live in a better world. I mean, he is kind of doing it for his kid. Wow. All right, guys. I enjoyed that a lot. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, oh my goodness, be sure to join me next time. We're going to head off to university. We're going to get into more trouble and more, I'm guessing, just intense, suspenseful drama. So please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.